with this movement, both online and in person, do you think it's going to be enough to unseat the president of Nigeria with all the resources that he has at his disposal?
I will be very direct with you. I don't want to lie to you. I don't think this movement will be enough. And I don't think the opposition is out of the wood yet. In fact, they had a court case where the judge was asking them if they are doing a convention. They said they're not doing convention. So if they told the court that they're not doing convention, so what they did today, what could that possibly be?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Y&E podcast. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, share, and engage with us in the comment section. We're chatting about the ADC convention with every obstacle that WK allegedly and other people in Abuja threw in their way. They finally at their national convention, and a lot of people tripped out. And this is also going to add to the problems that the current party in the presidency is going through. Some of the posts, some of the videos that I've seen from it, a lot of people have been saying, no rice was shared, Indomie or noodles was shared, no food was shared, but a lot of people still showed up, and they're saying it's an organic movement. And with this movement, both online and in person, do you think it's going to be enough to unseat the president of Nigeria with all the resources that he has at his disposal? So do you think all of their fanfare, all of the awareness and everything they're trying to create, do you think it's going to be massive enough to unseat the president? What do you think?
I mean, I will be very direct with you. I don't want to lie to you. I don't think this movement will be enough. And I don't think the opposition is out of the wood yet. It's not the uhuru for them yet. They just did in fact, they had a court case today where the judge was asking them if they are doing a convention. They said they're not doing convention. So if they told the court that they're not doing convention, so what they did today, what could that possibly be? Was it like a get together or something? Or Christmas came early or Easter came late? Only time will tell. ADC as a political party, I don't see how they can get themselves together. I mean, it's not their fault that everything is falling apart. No reasonable person will sit back and watch people try to unseat him. That is not me showing sympathy for the president. But as a president, I don't think even you yourself or myself will probably do the same thing that the president is doing, trying to ensure that he's not removed from power. So I think it's just natural what he's doing. In fact, the same ADC that did a convention today, Atiku was expelled from the party from his ward. His ward in in Adamawa State, they expelled him today, which everything is confusing. I don't see ADC going into the election with these people in ADC or this coalition. I don't see them going into the 2027 election with this ADC. Something in me tells me that along the way, they will probably switch out their vehicle. They will probably use another vehicle to get to their destination because as it is, ADC is embroiled in a lot of issues. They probably have close to 300 court cases. In fact, the that party is like, is mutating like a virus. Currently, they have probably close to 6 to 8 factions. The faction led by Ibe Kachuku, the one led by Kombe, the one led by David Mark. And at the subnational levels, they have a different factions. So that political party is brought, in a lot of issues. Like I said, I feel like, at some point they will change their vehicle, they will switch out their vehicle and probably get to their destination with a different vehicle. This current vehicle that they're driving, I don't think that is what will get them to, to their final destination. And like I said, the court asked them, are you doing convention? And they told the court no. So I'm not exactly sure what they did today, but people turned out. There were a lot of people, but it's unfortunate that our democracy hasn't matured to the point where we allow opposition to thrive. We allow each political party to do what is in their best interest and just go to the poll and see what, the people, and just listen to the people speak through their vote. I cannot believe that today, when APC did their convention, every security outfit in Nigeria was there to give them security. But they did not have problem with the convention center, the venue. When PDP did their own, there was no issue with the venue. But all of a sudden, ADC want to do their own, and there is problem everywhere. So I don't really like the kind of politics that Wike is playing. I think a lot of, in fact, I expected him to have some kind of rethink, to have some kind of, change of mind, especially, him having buried his very good political friend and political ally in Biggie. I thought he would have learned some lessons that, life is just a fickle. Today we can be here, tomorrow we may not be here no more. So I don't really like the kind of politics he's playing. I just wish they will just allow opposition to do what they want to do and just see if they can unseat them. If they are not able to unseat them, I mean, the people will speak. But it's unfortunate what is going on.
Yeah, I definitely agree that it's unfortunate all the politics or politicking the incumbent government or the incumbent party and government is playing out there. And it's really sad to see. You can't deny the fact that there is at least some interference coming from the incumbent party against the coalition. Maybe the interference is coming against Peter Obi because it looks like Peter Obi is one of the most popular figure in the coalition. So when it was in Labour Party, they gave him a lot of trouble, and now that it's ported to ADC, they're giving him a lot of trouble as well. So I'm thinking that the APC government is not really confident in their abilities. Right now, we know that they are currently in government and they're not pulling their weights. Insecurity is still a problem. Food is still a problem. A lot of issues that are still out there lingering, and this will be on the Nigerian people when they go to the polls in 2027. Again, it's sad, it's unfortunate. This should not be happening. And whatever the incumbent party is afraid of, they need to set it aside. And if they truly want to gain the votes, if they truly want to get the votes of the Nigerian people, then they need to focus on governance, right? And let their work speak up for them. Don't depend on doing social media damage control. Depend on your works, depend on your ability to carry the Nigerian people along, depend on your ability to make the lives of the people better. Look at the governor of Abia State. A lot of people they're saying that Alex Oti is doing a great job. And if he's gonna run for the second term, no one is gonna stop him from running. He's showing that he's able to deliver for the people in his state. So if the president and his cohorts, if they're able to deliver for the Nigerian people, then they won't need to be afraid of anything. All they need to do is just to put out the agenda. These are planned for the second time, and the Nigerian people will vote for them. But in this case, where from the president, senators to the House of Rep members, fail the people, they've done little to nothing to improve the lives of an average Nigerian. All they've done so far is to make the hardship worse. And a lot of people are noticing. That's why you're seeing that people are trooping in to the ADC coalition because they know what they're getting from the government right now is not working and they believe that they can always get better from the ADC, or they believe that the ADC government can be better. So it is sad, and hopefully Nigerian people continue to make their voices heard. They continue to show their concerns, show that this is not what the Nigerian people voted for. It is truly truly sad to see, and I mean, if APC wants to win, then they need to show that they're doing the work. They need to show their workings, and I'm sure Nigerian people will vote with that.
The ruling party pay attention to the opposition. We are not asking them to help them thrive. We are not asking them to help them put their house in order. All we're asking is for them to just leave them alone, let them be, let them organize, let them associate with each other, let them go into the election. There is no point killing opposition because power is transient. Today is APC, tomorrow it might be SDP, it might be another political party that will be there. Because if we go into the election without opposition, all you have is dictatorship. There is nothing more than that. So it's important that, the ruling party allows the opposition to breathe and then allow them to organize. Let us know what you think and we'll be happy to engage with you in the comment section.